Every woman is not an S worker. I've never said that. That's not what I believe. And that is not the thrust of my message when I talk about S workers and the fact that they have intrinsic value as human beings and deserve to be treated as such. Their dignity matters too. And the problem that we have is that women have been taught and conditioned to believe that there is indeed a value hierarchy amongst women. That there are some women who are more important, more valuable, more virtuous, more pure, more deserving of protection, agreement, approval, belonging, acceptance from men and from society in general. And that is a false myth. Okay? And most women buy into this. And my point here is this. Unless a woman is seeking a relationship and ideally marriage, because the laws of your country create structure and give you protection, not the man that you're marrying. Okay? So unless you are seeking marriage and you are assessing that man for his economic viability to be a partner with you in said marriage, especially if you are having children with him, okay? Anything outside of that, okay, you are not different from an S worker if indirectly, in an unspoken way, you are saying there is indeed a price for you to access my body. So I didn't talk about general dating. That doesn't include sex. I didn't talk about courtship. That does not include mutual consenting sex between two adults. I'm talking specifically about women who aren't looking for marriage and relationships, who are casually dating, who are willing and prepared to allow a man to access their body if he gives them material items, money, maybe pays for trips. I'm talking about what is still a transactional exchange. That is very different to assessing somebody as to their economic viability as a partner. And for women who are looking for relationships and marriage, hopefully they're also assessing other attributes and characteristics about that man, in addition to whether or not he's financially self-sufficient. Okay, so in no way does acknowledging the intrinsic human value in sex workers, acknowledging the fact that actually they deserve dignity and respect, observing the social purity hierarchy that exists amongst women, that most women buy into, mistakenly believing that you will be valued more by society, by the man that you want. You will not be. The same type of man who's got a wife and children, holds a respectable job, is the same type of man who engages in sex work in some way or another. Whether it's subscribing to an online website, watching adult content for free on social media platforms, liking the pictures of women on social media platforms who are clearly offering you see, it's the same type of man. And so you've been led to believe quite often as women, I'm talking about the royal you, that you will be different. You are special. You are exempt from mistreatment. You are not. And that is my point. More women need to be more honest. If you require a man to give you anything in order to access your money, if a man giving you money will make you far more open to having sex with him, it is no different to sex work. That is different to saying, I want to get to know someone, be in a relationship, etc., etc. That is different. Because we're not living in times now where typically people are refraining from having sex until marriage. So there is an exchange happening usually on a body level. And for a lot of women in particular, they will tell you that they're aware that a man wants to access their body. So what they're trying to do in their mind is buffer and be compensated just for access to their body. That's no different to an S worker. Same supermarket, different aisle.